trigger warning for anything ranging from abuse to just complete violence. There's guns, there's abuse mentions, there's murder, there's anything dark and gritty, I'm assuming is going to be in this. I don't think it's going to go too far deeper than that, but I have no idea. So I hope you guys understood what I meant before about it being boring, but also being kind of interesting, and it is an important discussion, like I did say. So this episode obviously will be hopefully the last one that is around the route of it's boring, but I promise you by the end, you'll be excited to see where this goes. Just to get you a little bit excited, I hope you guys enjoy this video. I've got to. If I don't, I'll drop likability. So, you know what? I feel comfortable enough to tell them what it is. Because they know what my thought process is that if I was legitimately in this situation, I would do the exact same thing that I'm doing right now. Because at the end of the day, they'll just have to, I'll be like, look, there were plenty of opportunities that if I wanted to do nothing, you know, I could have done those. You know, I could have turned on you this many times, but I never did. So my compass, do I tell the truth or... I'm gonna tell them straight out. My compass only works when someone nearby has died. But Corell's never actually tried to make someone die. Likability went up 3 on Argo, so I'm like, dope. I'm gonna go with the first one. Okay, likability went up 2 on Hill. It's gonna be uncomfortable for us to stay together now that you know. All that matters is that you've been honest with me. But it's unfair. You need to tell us what your task is to, Argo. Who do you need to kill, Argo? I'm gonna go with who do you need to kill, Argo. Because I know he has to kill somebody. He wouldn't have been given a gun if he didn't have to kill somebody. I guess the reason why I was given a gun was the potential that maybe later on down, like I would have to kill somebody, and so it gave me a gun to maybe I beat them upside the head with a gun and they die. Maybe that's it, so that I can advance. I'm gonna say who do you need to kill. Drops 1 likability on Argo, but gets me 2 likability on Blam. Who do you need to kill? I refuse. Are you afraid of me? If that is the case, you can either drive me out or leave me. Hey, wait! We can't have that. We won't be able to stop Blam then. I'm against it. Never. I'm impressed. He just flat out refused. Well then, I guess that's that. Compass that hungers for death. Honestly, I find it difficult to trust Corell. This might be alright now, since we have 4 days left. But if the end draws near, she might plot our deaths. I don't have anything to say to that. It's all true. But I'm a pacifist. I can't kill you. We have 34 likability on Argo and 29 likability on Blam and 83 likability on Hill. I wonder what happens if we reach 100 likability on Hill. I don't know if we will, but we still have 4 more days, and that was only in, technically, well, yeah, 3 days. Because that was day 1, day 2, this is day 3. So, yeah. Seriously, why do you have to be so cold, Argo? Yeah, Corell's task is horrible, but you can't just assume she'll want to do it, you know? You brand someone a potential murderer like that, and they'll become an actual murderer out of spite. I'm just saying, this is a possibility. Right. Now? Alright then. That means that the person you need to kill could be me. Ooh. Hilda's saying, like, Argo, I think you have to kill me, and I don't appreciate it. Do you really want that, Argo? That is not true. That is not true. Why? You've got a gun. You haven't told us who you're after. Ugh. Wow. Hild's completely overwhelming Argo. I better not interrupt. I'm staying with Crow. Thanks, Hild, but I'm a little bit scared of you now. I think that would be funny, but again, the problem with having, like, things that I deem funny and saying them in games is you don't know how they're going to be, like, presented. I'm gonna tell Argo to apologize. One likability on Argo. Come on, Argo. Apologize. I hope I didn't give you the wrong idea. I only intended it to be a precaution. I'm staying with Corel. That look in her eye. No. No. I didn't mean to imply that we should drive Corel out. I'm staying with Corel. Hild, that look in her eyes. I understand. I completely understand. You don't need to repeat yourself. Although we do have our differences, I believe all three of us intend to band together. Which brings me to my proposal. Proposal? You're gonna propose? Who are you proposing to? Oh, not the same proposal? Oh. Okay. Well, I was hoping he wasn't gonna propose to anybody, because that'd be a little weird. You're like old man, 3 times our age? You know, something like that. I don't know, I look 15 in this. Like, I don't know how old I'm supposed to be. And Hild looks like 13. Which is very confusing, because I don't know how old we're supposed to be. But Lamb looks like maybe he's 19. And Argo looks like he's 65. Like, I don't know how old we're supposed to be in this. Like, it doesn't give us at all an age. That should have been one of the things I was able to ask. How old am I? I'm very confused. I'm just gonna go with the benefits, that's all. Okay, one likability on Argo. Whoa. Yes. I propose that we attack Balam. Instead of worrying about our individual problems, I would like to see us fight Balam, who is an enemy to us all, and build some trust among us. I'm not gonna say no to that. And I don't think Hild's really gonna care. What's in it for Argo? Is that the man he has to kill? I'm on board. I want us to be close and help each other out as a team. That is right. I would like us to become a closely knitted team. I'm starting to get very sus of Argo. And something that I believe I know how Balam's thing is. I don't know what his task is, but I do believe I know how his object works. Because I believe he can only shoot you if he's being threatened. So why would we go up to him and threaten him? I think honestly we should just leave him be. If we're not attacking him, if we're not doing anything, he can't hurt us. He'll just get on our nerves. So why would we go towards a battle that doesn't need to happen? Again, I'm a pacifist, but again, it is built in, kind of like it's built in your DNA. Corel is not a pacifist at heart. So it's really hard to choose pacifist-esque routes when you're not given any, you know? So, I'm gonna try, but I can't make any promises. I won't kill anybody, but, Apparently I can't. I don't know what I'm gonna say. Because I also need to get my likability up on Balam. That's still at 29 and Argo's is at 36. Is that what you want, Argo? My apologies. This is quite an awkward moment. I'm losing the country. I can tell from his awkward reaction that something else he wants. Anyways, I'm on the same team now as Argo and Hild. They do have their quirks, but at the end of the day, they're my team. Once again, it's great to have you two on board. I feel the same way. I hope we can be a great team. Okay, likability on Argo. Out of breath. Okay, so looking at this image, it looks like there's a random guy. I don't know who he is, but it looks like that is Argo he's talking to. I think it's like the hair looks similar. So I'm going to say that's Argo. Then we have us, which I'm assuming it's us. If not, it's the kid from Undertale. But that does seem to be Balam in the window. At least I think that's the window. Has to be. But I like how in the second little panel, we don't have a smile, but in the third one we do. So we were like expecting to see him or something. And I also like, you can notice the blood on the quill. There's a lot of details in this game, even with the littlest tiny thing. I don't know, I'm very confused in the Guardian's praise. The boss was happy to see me. I was only supposed to take one of them out, but I'd killed 10 of them. I made it back to tell the story. Honestly, the only reason they put a kid like me on such a big job is because they didn't care whether I made it out alive or not. It was supposed to be a terrorism attack, the kind that strikes fear in the enemies, whether or not you blow yourself up afterwards. But Argo didn't raise me to be expendable like that, though. And our enemies, which we were just supposed to scare, were wiped out. I heard the boss was really pleased. With that. Balam is at 29, Argo is at 37, and Hild is at 83. So we have Balam almost at 30 likability, and that's a lot compared to how we had him earlier. So it really comes down to what do we do in that situation. So I'm very interested to see how this goes with everything, because we are going to go to a gunfight. So it really does come to the situation of you're very concerned about how this is going to go in the future because of the simple fact that you have a very dangerously unstable individual against another very dangerously unstable individual, and then you have two people who are just trying to figure out which side to be on. Because right now I don't really trust Argo, because I feel like Argo may have to kill somebody, because he said he didn't have to kill Hild. So, and I believe that Argo and Hild are now having this father-daughter kind of relationship with each other. So I really don't think that he has to kill Hild. And I'm starting to think maybe he has to kill Balam, or maybe he even has to kill me, because he said he didn't trust me. So he immediately shifted the blame to try to wedge himself in between me and Hild. And he's starting to do that, because Hild trusts him, but I don't because of that. So it gets you into a really weird territory of I trust Hild, and I'm kind of leaning to trusting Balam, but I'm not trusting Argo as much as I feel like I should. And clearly Argo doesn't trust me. Balam, he's a little bit skeptical about me and Hild, but he's kind of on the side of, as long as you don't get in my way, I'm not going to hurt you. Or, as long as I don't see your face, I'm not going to hurt you. And he hasn't really done anything. I mean, he did kill me, but he didn't really do anything that would make me say red flags. But Argo is, because he immediately points the blame to me and starts to try to wedge between me and Hild. So I'm starting to get a little bit skeptical, but I'm very interested to see where this is going to go in the next episode, because I feel like the next episode will be the showdown between me, I keep saying me, but I mean Corel. When I say me, I mean Corel. Corel, Hild, Argo, and Balam. I feel like that's going to be the showdown, and maybe even somebody else is going to interfere, because we do still have, we don't have the log full with, that, but we still have, 2 other spots filled. Now, it's getting me a little bit confused on why this spot is under Shrine, so I don't know if that's something that happens if you get that certain end game, but there's still one slot open for another person to show up, so I don't know if they're going to show up tomorrow, or the day after, or the day after that, but they're going to show up at some point. So that's where you get to the really rocky territory of, you know, you don't know what's going to happen next. Very interesting. So if you haven't already, pick up the game. I do highly recommend it. It does have heavy topics in it, so please be aware of that when you go to get it. But as always, I always leave the link to the game in the description below, because I do really highly recommend it. It is free to play, but I believe if you have the free version, you'll get ads every so often, which is fine. I don't mind ads as much as other people. I don't like excessive ads, you know, every 2 seconds. But I don't mind ads, because again, they do help support the people who made the game, and they took the time and effort to make the game, and they don't, like, they need to make money off of the game, or they're not going to produce more. And based on this game, I really want to see what they accomplish in the future. So if you don't mind, you know, get the game, support them in any way, shape, or form. And I got the paid for version. I think it was only like $3 or something, and you know, I went about that, and I get to have all these cool things and that no ads, which is very helpful when you're trying to record this. But yeah, so that's the game. That is where we're at so far, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm very excited to see where this goes, and I hope you are as well. If you're, you know, have any ideas of where this is gonna go, if you have anything at all, opinions about the game. Do you like the game? Do you not like the game? Comment down below and tell me. You know, I do like to see you guys interact with it. You know, I'm not even asking for a like. I'm just asking for a little tiny comment. You know, just tell me that you like the game and that you want to see more, because I do plan on finishing the game out. Thank you guys so much. I love you guys lots. Have fun, be safe, don't die, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.